Hey everybody, it's Chris Buteau with Cleveland Street Mortgage, and just a quick heads up, new condo financing requirements just came out. There's a new form December 8th called the Limited Review Condo Questionnaire. A lot of people know already, when you finance condos, there's a lot of extra hoops you have to jump through typically because they're just a more complex form of ownership. And so there's just a lot more things that can affect your financing. And, depending on how much you put down, you can need a full review of the condo, which, means you need to have a project questionnaire filled out by the Homeowners Association. You need to get minutes from the Homeowner Association, budgets, reserve studies, etc. Now, a lot of times you can avoid that by what's called having a limited review. And that's, very basic information. You just have to get your insurance and make sure everything's checked off there. A much lower threshold. However, recently, December 8th, Fannie and Freddie came out with a new requirement that is bound to cause some angst out there in the financing. And people have speculated this has to do with the tragedy in Miami where the condos collapsed, because basically now you have a limited review questionnaire where you're asking the HOA to affirm information about whether there's deferred maintenance or pending or existing special assessments. And the questions are very subjective. You look at it, it says, does the project have any deficiencies, defects, substantial damage, or deferred maintenance? If yes, is the issue severe enough to affect the safety, soundness, structural integrity, habitability of the project? Are substantial repairs and rehabilitation needed for the project? Does the issue impede the safe and sound functioning of one or more of the building's major structural or mechanical elements, foundation, roof, etc.? And you can see how homeowners associations are going to be very hesitant to answer those questions, because they're very subjective, and they're based upon very detailed mechanical information that they may or may not have. And so just be aware of that. Just kind of get out ahead of that. As with most of these things, usually after enough hair pulling and angst, usually kind of get your way through them. But knowing ahead of time is very important. So if you're financing a condo, kind of expect those questions to come up and expect that your homeowners association is going to be asked to answer those questions. Thanks so much.